good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Today is Moon Day, um, May 18th, 2026. This video is for the element of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're just going to do for the rest of the week, and then every day we'll just do a daily general for everybody. So I hope everybody again is having a fabulous day. Um, when you click this video, give me a Fonzie. Uh, Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading is resonating with you. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell so that you know when I post videos and go live. All of that helps out this channel, and I'm greatly appreciative of all of your love, support, and your kindness, comments, your thumbs up. I'm grateful for all of it. All right. So today is May 18th. 5-9 is 14. So 5 change is definitely in the air for the element of Earth. We have the energetic year of 1. So what is changing is you're realizing, going through that dark night of the soul, through all the lessons that you've experienced, these hard lessons, that you already had everything you need within you in that magician energy. You may even find a missing tool that maybe you thought you didn't have, such as a cup of love, a sword, where you're able to communicate clearly, or a wand where you get this download, this source of inspiration, or a pentacle. You may find a dime, a nickel, a dollar, $10, $20, whatever, right? Whatever you're meant to find, you will find. But the pentacle in the represents security. It represents security. Attract out as within, so without. We attract what we think about. All right. So that is what the pentacle talks about, feeling secure enough to attract to us and not chase, right? Being in that energy. I feel like in the water, since we talked about the wounded warrior, I feel like it's sort of the same scenario for you guys, too, earth signs. I feel like you're that wounded warrior. You have been through a lot. You've experienced a lot of heartache, a lot of trauma, a lot of betrayal. For some of you, you may need to be addressing that, right? Addressing them wounds. And through addressing them wounds, you find that source of inspiration as to why you experienced it. What was the lesson that I was meant to learn from that wound, right? How can I bounce back with that wound and still keep my light turned on? Not allowing somebody else to dampen me, not allowing somebody else to interfere with my peace, my state of happiness, right? So that's kind of like what I feel for you, Earth signs. So let's go ahead and pull some angel cards. See what the angels want to discuss with you. Now, this is going to be a weekly reading. I'm sorry I didn't get to do it yesterday. I afraid I would take a break. My throat was hurting pretty bad from doing 13 videos in 2 days. So I wanted to take a break for a couple of days to get the throat chakra back to normal. And plus, I am working on a secret project behind the scenes. So I spent yesterday working on that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the angels want to bring to the Earth's attention. What do you want to talk to the element of Earth about for this week? Okay. Forgiving and learning. What did I say about that? About learning something through that pain, learning the wisdom through the wound. So this is talking about the heart chakra. So you need to forgive somebody for betraying your heart. Somebody who, somebody who has hurt you, crossed you, made down your heart, right? You can see that he's got his hand on her head. So for some of you, maybe you need to do some Reiki. If you're a Reiki healer, if you're level 1, you have the ability to channel that healing through your heat. Or if you are level 2, you're able to turn it on and send it back or forward or even within yourself to help heal any emotional wounds. Because when you're a level 2 Reiki healer, they give you a symbol to activate the emotional, to help activate that emotional to help heal it. All right. So you can see, earth signs, you absolutely do have some angels who are very close to you at this time. You see this angel who is all up in your ear. So pay attention to your ears, pay attention to what you hear, pay attention to what you think, pay attention to what you feel. I see somebody is very dominant in their masculine energy at this time. I feel like um I feel like here, see how you got the feminine in orange? I really feel like you need to trust your intuition with this situation. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're very sensitive. You're very sensitive. Notice your recurrent physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So you have Archangel Raguel coming through here. He works with the divine justice system. This card was sticking out. We have Archangel Michael stepping up in the house, telling you to remember who you are, right? Remember who you are. Remember that the divine loves you. You are a loving child of God, the divine, one source. You are so loved. Don't you forget it. Okay. You're a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So, again, your emotions create your reality. What you think about, you bring about. So, when you're in this over emotional energy from the experience, the things that you've experienced in the past, you create that reality. So you need to pay attention to that because I feel like there's something that is going to reoccur that you need to address. And Archangel Raguel rules the balance, the scales of justice. So he's telling you, balance yourself out, ground your energy, because whoever I'm talking to, you're highly empathic, you're highly sensitive. That's what the clairsentience means. You're feeling something, you're feeling it. Look how his heart is um emanating light from it, right? Look at that. It's like a deep red there. So there could be some insecurities involved in this. I just heard somebody yelling. All right. So yeah, you need to stay positive. Keep your head and heart in check as you're definitely ascending and activating that higher heart, especially with the moon energy here. See how you got that angel standing behind you, right? Yeah, you're being asked, yeah, to pay attention to red flags. See, pay attention to red flags. Okay. So, yep, that's what I see for you. So, definitely. One of the things that is really, really hard to do, and I understand totally our signs, is forgiving people. It is really hard to forgive people, but what's even harder is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the past things that maybe you've did in the past, right? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to be betrayed, forgiving yourself for allowing yourself to react out of an emotional state, right? Forgive yourself for thinking bad thoughts or something along them lines. So you're being asked to do that. See how he's got his hand on her head? Those are the negative thoughts. Um, So pay attention, right? Because some things could be coming up today. Things could be being brought up. Remember, Moon Day, right? Moon represents feelings, right? Feelings, rooted issues within the moon energy when it comes to past, when it comes to things that need to be addressed. So the first step is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing this to happen. Um, So you're definitely being divinely guided to let go of some things, let go of an experience. that you've been carrying in your heart space. Let go of experience. That it could be even happening in a present moment, right? Or happening this week. All right. So where are you at on your journey this week, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Yeah, you're being asked to tread lightly. Um, tread thoughtfully, right? See the hand on the head? Tread thoughtfully with this situation. Yeah, you're being called. You're being called. You are being divinely guided to pay attention because you're being called. The time is now to tread thoughtfully with some sort of an experience that needs to be healed. I don't know why these cards are all mixed up, but it is what it is. I don't usually read these cards in reverse. So, narrow pathway for the element of earth. Where you're at on your journey is do not make quick decisions. Think things through. Tread carefully. If you rush into anything, there's a potential for difficulties. So this week, you're going to experience something. They're asking you, don't rush in because there will be a potential for some sort of a difficulty when it comes to you may be learning a hard lesson about something. Um, Keep your focus and don't allow yourself to get distracted. Your project will succeed if you go slowly. The relationship will grow, but don't be in a hurry. Let it all merge in its own time. Be thoughtful in all areas of your life. When the path becomes narrow, success will ensue if you go slowly, carefully. Traveler takes one step at a time, deliberately and cautiously. So pay attention. Pay attention. You're being guided here to um, take one step at a time cautiously. And this is talking about this week, presently this week. Look, the angels, right? The angels draw close to you, telling you something, guiding you. No detail of the path is overlooked. Keep your focus on the steps ahead. Do not get ahead of yourself. Breathe, relax. You will be able to achieve what others have not if you take the time to consider carefully all options and move forward with deliberate care. So definitely trust your intuition this week, clairsentience, because your intuition is heightened. Um, so yeah, and you have to answer some sort of a call. You're being called, right? You're being called through a door here. So if you look, the door is open. There's a door open for an opportunity. You see the deer, this talks about tread thoughtfully. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the situation around you. You're standing in your feminine energy, so definitely listen to your intuition because your intuition is guiding you. It is very important this week. You're being called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready or you might be uncertain or not willing. But when you receive the call, you must respond. And that's why you're being asked to tread thoughtfully, right? Because you may not be seeing something clearly enough when you answer this call. That's that uncertainty. Like you're uncertain. Um, You're uncertain about this experience. You're uncertain about it because your gut is telling you, right? Your head and your gut are not on the same page. But when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, well, here it is. Right now, you've been called, and a gate is opening for communication from the spirit realms, right? You're being guided. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is now time to act and go forward. So what do you need to act on? Learning whatever this is that you needed to learn with that wound and release it. So that when you move forward on your journey, you can see more clearly what your next step is, where you're being guided, what you're meant to do on your journey. Spirit is trying to get your attention, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Right now, your spirit helpers are telling you that this is your time. Listen with your heart card. Listen with your heart. See the angels drawing to you at this time? Look how close they are. Your time is now. Do it now. Throw your shoulders back, take a deep breath, and plunge forward. The waiting is over. No matter what concerns or hesitations you may have in the deepest sense, you are ready. Believe, trust, follow the signs. There will be many, and miracles will abound. So it's about getting out of your head, right? Because of things that you've experienced for that backs up the betrayal, right? Find forgiveness for yourself for the things that you've experienced. You've learned that lesson, right? You don't need to repeat that lesson. Being guided, the time is now. So get out of your head and into your heart. Let go of your past. Let go of everything that has happened in the past because the door is open to a new opportunity. Look how beautiful that garden is. You have a spirit animal, a deer, not just any deer, a buck. So your antennas are on, right? Because his horns, the horns on his head, your antennas are on. Even if you don't see it clearly, trust where you're being guided. Trust your gut. Alrighty, I need to put this down. All right, so let's see what your gut is telling you. What is the element of Earth's gut telling them? What is their feelings? What are they feeling? Tell me a little bit about what they're feeling. This is what you need to trust, your vibes. This is your vibes, right? To your intuitive, recurring, and physical feelings, your vibes. What is your vibes? What is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn's vibes telling them? Be generous. Number 50. So there we got the 5 energy. Do what you love. So 523 could be significant. Look, pray for the solution. So you're being asked to pray. Ask your spirit team. Your gut is telling you. Ask your spirit team to show you the way because they're answering you. So if you've been praying for something, right, and you've been waiting for an answer, here it is. This is your sign. May 23rd could be the day. May 23rd is coming. 333 could be significant. 333 could be significant. So this is for my earth signs. If you've been praying, asking spirit team, what direction should I go in? Where is my journey going? Right? Trust it because they're answering you. They're answering your call. You can't make this stuff up, earth signs. So you need to let go of anything that you're holding on to in your heart space that is making your ego clouded. Because look, there's the angel. See the angel standing behind you? Look at the angels. They're answering you. Pay attention. See how close he is to that ear? Archangel Raguel is answering you, actually. All right, this is beautiful. I love it. So the 23rd to the 31st of May is going to be very significant in that time frame. And then the 31st is the blue moon in Sagittarius, divine timing, right? Divine timing in Sagittarius rules the temperance card, which is the angel card. You're divinely protected and being divinely guided here. They're giving you the solution. They're telling you where to go. They're telling you there's a door opening. The time is now to walk through it. They're calling your attention. Beautiful. So that could be the week something happens that you've been praying for. Okay? Something that you've been heavily thinking about or, wanting to manifest. I feel like you're not going to see it, but you're going to feel it. You already know this for some of you out there. This is beautiful. Give me a thumbs up if you're resonating with this message. It's greatly appreciative. Thank you for all of you who have given me that thumbs up. I love you and thank you for your generosity. All right. So your gut is telling you right now, you're guided to elevate your vibration by being generous. Your gut is telling you this. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings. Give of yourself rather than remaining fearful and refusing to share others. The secret to generosity is to share freely with no strings attached, no secret agenda, no unspoken expectation of now you owe me. Being generous means giving yourself and focusing more fully on those around you. Giving what you feel comfortable giving. The more authentically generous you are, the more you link eternal abundant web of life. The more you empty your cup to share with others, the more your cup fills. See, I told you you're going to find something. You're finding that cup. What do you find in that cup? You're finding it being refilled is what you're doing, right? You're learning that. Not just materially, but every day. The more you give your time, talents, enthusiasm, and love, the more exponentially you draw the same vibration back to you, as within, so without. And the more generous you are, the more you will activate your psychic sense because generosity opens the heart where your psychic sense originates. Your psychic sense of clairsentience, that the feeling. Never mind what others can or will give to you. It's your turn to share and do the giving. hmm So something is you give without expectation, right? Being generous. When you are generous without strings, you always get back to you what you gave. And your gut is telling you this. I'm talking to my empathic earth signs. See how she's got her hand on his hand on her head. What did I say about that healing? And praying. So some of you may need to, yeah, maybe you're praying for healing, sending healing to other people, right? I got a lot. I will pray to heal somebody, but I won't pray for myself to be healed, if that makes sense. When I call in Archangel Raphael, he's a divine physician. I call him in. I don't call him in just to heal me. I very rarely ever call him in to heal me, but I will call him in to heal other people. Okay. So, all right. And I do it just because. I don't do it because I'm looking for something in return. I do it because I send it to people that I truly love. And I just commented to one of my YouTubers about healing, wishing them well. So that's like the gift of giving from the heart, giving love. All right. So One of the most powerful tools for raising your vibration and attracting divine support is to openly acknowledge out loud that you love on a regular basis. What did I just say? Right? And your gut is telling you these things. We have 55. For example, rather than spending your lunch break talking about the boss you hate, the postal clerk who gets on your nerves, or the bad drivers on the road, focus instead on the wonderful friend from college who will be visiting, or the corner coffee shop that makes the best latte you've had. In other words, affirm the good things in your life when you speak. Do the same when you chat with your friends on the phone or email them. You don't have to be in the presence of others. Everything you say, whether heard or not, holds an enormous magnetic vibration. So speak of what you love not only heals your heart space, it actually attracts what you love. The same goes for what you hate, which is what most half century fear based people talk about most. Simply announcing to yourself and others who and what you love balances your vibration and draws people to you. It also opens your heart and realigns you with your true path and purpose, the calling. Do this for a few minutes every day and it will correct your course, fill your aura with sweetness, and heal your life. So, one of the things you can do is say, I love you. Just say, I love you. That's it. I love me. I love you. I love you. I mean, that's just simple as that. Um, yeah. I love doing these readings for you guys. I love spending time with you guys. I love the fact that of all your generous, kind comments, your thumbs up. I'm eternally grateful for all the new subscribers. That's a positive vibration that I'm sending out there, which will draw more people to me. See the orb? It blew past. All right. So, yeah. So, the solution is when you pray, pray for everybody, right? That's the solution. You will see the solution. You will see it very clearly about your thought process. Instead of sending hate, 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 like complaining energy that this book talks about, send love. And I have learned when I pray in the mornings, I tell spirit to block anything that doesn't serve, cut off cords, and transmute it into the light. See the lips? So you're literally speaking energy. Where you put your thoughts, where you put your heart, right? Find forgiveness for the people who have betrayed you, who have hurt you. Cut them cords from the past, release your, because not every, it's like this energy of, if you're being hated, right? Send them love. Transmute it into the light, right? So yeah, that's what I see for you. So we're gonna go ahead and let me see. Yeah, make a note of it. The spirit's like, make a note of it. That's how you do it. All right. So, what is your gut telling you need to let go of today? What is your gut telling you need to let go of this week? So, you could be, somebody could be coming to your door. For some of you, maybe you're calling in a particular love interest. Um, Maybe this is somebody that you never even thought of, right? So be generous today, living through problems. Today I will go on living my life and tend to my routines. I will decide as often as I need to stop obsessing about whether it's bothering me. If I don't feel like letting go of something, I will act as if I've let it go until my feelings match my behavior. So be generous. Generosity. It talks about being generous with love, right? Do it on a daily routine. So you need to let go of obsessing, letting things bothering you. Find forgiveness. You've already learned that lesson. Go on, move on, right? Move on. Answer that call. Now you're being guided. Don't forget that. I've let go of it until my feelings match my behavior. So be in that headspace of act as if I've already let it go, right? I've already released it. Somebody could in the past taken advantage of your generosity, taken advantage of your healing energy, taken advantage of your emotions, right? Somebody could have did this on a routine behavior. Like this was what they did routinely. This is somebody who um our signs, I feel like you are somebody who is a people pleaser. I like taking care of people. I like loving people. I like seeing the light in everybody. And then you find the dark ones, right? You find these people who have um who have a pattern of taking advantage of your kindness, taking advantage of your generosity, taking advantage of your heart, not caring about how you feel, right? 523, 5 5. All right, so do what you love. Well, how about that? It fell on the floor. Being direct. So look how you got the dark and the light. See how they're crossing? So today I will own my own power and be direct. And I will be clear and honest with my dealings in my dealings with other people. If I'm comfortable in my own truth, then those around me will be comfortable too. With love. Hmm. So down about speaking. Remember I said about transmuting that darkness into light? Being comfortable expressing love in a very direct and generous way. So you need to let go of feeling uncomfortable, right? Again, it's this energy, people pleasing. If I am comfortable with my truth, then those around me will be comfortable too. Being honest, own your power. This is somebody who's definitely been taken advantage of. Who has their making the right decisions to allow things to happen. See the directions. Trusting God. See, I'm telling you that pray energy. Look, prayer, trusting God. I will ask my higher power to send me his best, and I will trust that all his good will come to me. I will remember that sometimes we don't get what we want because God has something infinitely better in store for us. What did I say? There is a divine plan in order. Something that you have been praying for is coming in a way that you do not expect it. Our signs. Hello. You cannot make this stuff up. This is on the bottom of the deck, and this card is on the bottom of the deck. Your Archer Raguel is telling you something. Something about the blue moon. Wow. This is beautiful. Something on a financial level, I feel. Remain calm, right? Stop searching for happiness outside of myself, right? Exactly. So that people pleasing energy, I'm going to take them two cards. You can't make this stuff up. So there's definitely something coming your way. Look, see the solution? Get out of that mindset, right? Get out of that mindset. When it comes to dealing with people who have hurt you in the past, who have taken advantage of generosity, that's the solution. because something you have prayed about is manifesting. Absolutely. I'm telling you, you cannot make this stuff up. So if something isn't coming in the way you want it to, it's like a classic case of out of your own way. For some of you earth signs, you got love and money coming together. Both of them coming together. One after the other. What is coming first? I can't tell you that. The only person that knows that is the Most High. I can tell you that. That's the only thing I know. But I feel like they're telling you the time is now. This week, somebody's answering a call. So it could be a soulmate. It could be the angels. Something you prayed for. Between the 23rd and the 31st is coming. Congratulations, Earth signs. I am very proud of you. All right, so what are the crows warning you about this week? Could be love. It's love and money. I can promise you that. That's the only thing I can tell you. Which is coming first, I do not know. Right? So stop obsessing as to whether or not the angels heard you. Stop obsessing. Get out of your head. Right? Release that ego mind that is teaching you things. You've already learned the lessons you needed to learn. Step into your power. 144. All right. What are the crows warning the element of earth about this week? What are they warning the element of earth about? Please and thank you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm telling you, money's coming. You can't make this stuff. That's what they're telling you. And you're protected. And your spirit team is working together to chase away these people who took advantage of your generosity. People who are playing on your downfall. Right? Who work together. Ghosts. Somebody from your past, but this also could be talking about me and see. There's a commitment, right? Somebody from the past may be coming in. Somebody that you've already let go of. Coming in and saying, oh, I do. Right? But you need to be honest with them as to whether or not you care the same about them. But you're definitely protected. You need to waterproof yourself. Allow these person's emotions just to roll off of you. Because you may not be seeing something clearly about this person. They may be coming in and laying it on thick to you. And you may be feeling a bit uncomfortable. It's maybe, I'm telling you. Wow, I don't even need to read the crow's messages. So what chakras do they need to work on this week? What chakras do they need to work on this week? Manifestation is a fruition of confidence and belief. Solar plexus. I'm telling you, stand in your power. Own your power this week. Exactly. Something is manifesting. Something that you have been praying for is manifesting, but it's not manifesting in the way that you think it is. This is so, I am so happy for you, Earth signs. I am. Root chakra. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Your intuition is a little tug that pulls you towards the light. A root chakra. Security. All things work best in conjunction with all things. So there's a conjunct happening here within the planets. Clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, and smoky quartz. Equilibrium. balance is coming. And what did I say? Archangel Raguel, he's the one who carries the scales of balance. Something, I'm telling you, there is a conjunct that is happening this week or to express your true self. The world needs you. Be direct. Be comfortable in your own truth. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Lapis lazuli, or as my friend Judy would say, lapis lulu. I freaking love it. That's hilarious. Yeah, so lapis lazuli. Whew. Alrighty, so let's pull a couple tarot cards and then we're gonna finalize the reading. Give me a look at what this calling is for the element of earth. Give me a look at this calling. What's this calling? Tell me what's this call? Oh, this, okay. The sun, the moon, Mercury were conjunct. Look, the sun. It is being illuminated. This call is being illuminated. The time is now towards success, happiness. It's a wonderful, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success of positive thinking. Sun, solar plexus, something is manifesting in your life. You're so happy with it. So the sun, look, 19. Today's the 18th. Tomorrow, possibly. The sun will be moving into Gemini, something with Gemini energy. Uranus is moving into Gemini. The sun will be in Gemini. Something about the Gemini, the twins. Look, somebody coming back in from the cold. Something is coming back around to you. Right? With Eight of Cups in reverse, somebody, something about not letting go of something. Somebody doesn't want to let go of something. This talks about refilling that cup. Look, destiny. Destiny is at play here. Remember, a change in direction, right? A change in direction. Something is manifesting in the divine's will, not your will. The divine is changing a direction for you. That's there's going to be the solution is being illuminated. Archangel Uriel. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. This is so beautiful. So give me a little bit more about this heart space, forgiving and learning. Yep, something is definitely balancing out, equal give and take. So something about being generous. This talks about generosity, being grateful, being generous, paying it forward, right? The Five of Gabriel. The Five of Gabriel is Five of Wands in reverse. You've already resolved this challenge. You've already resolved this inner conflict. You've already resolved something. 5 and a 6 is an 11. Look, Taurus. The new moon in Taurus. 5, 5, 5. There's fives all over this reading. All over it. We got 5, 23 is a 5 of Wands, and Taurus. Taurus rules the passion or possessive. Hold on a second. Let me pull out my cheat sheets here. Finances, possessions, values, daily routines, and environment. Daily routines of being generous. Daily routines of sending love, being grateful, right? Surrounding yourself with positive people. The sun in Taurus, May 19th. That's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Whatever is coming in is divinely protected. I'm telling you guys, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Routines, daily routine, something about your routine, something you've been doing on a routine basis is bringing abundance your way. It's manifesting the sun, success, happiness, joy, right? Beautiful. The power of positive thinking, the power of love, the power of standing in your own power. Surrounding yourself with positive people, people who are on the same page. You can't make this stuff up, guys, right? The end of power struggles, the end of fights, right? Because this card in the upright position talks about power struggles. It talks about fights, people wanting to battle you, people wanting to fight with you, right? You've protected yourself. You took yourself out of the drama, right? You withdrew from the drama and you waterproof yourself. You're saying, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need that negative energy in my life, right? I can feel secure within myself. I don't need anybody else's. I don't need to please anybody else. The only person I have to please is myself. That's it. I create my own happiness. I am grateful for everything that I've experienced, the hardships, the lessons, the thing, having that attitude of gratitude. And when I pray, I always thank my spirit team. Thank you for the lessons. Without the lessons, I wouldn't have been able to grow. Thank you for the blessings. That's that positive vibration that you put into the universe, right? So somebody could have been, this is talking about the Wheel of Fortune reverse, right? Somebody may have tried to block your movement forward. Somebody may have tried to destiny swap you. This is talking about, having a period of bad luck, something being blocked. Absolutely, right? Okay, final messages. So clear quartz, this is a piece of clear quartz for those of you who want to know what it looks like. This is clear quartz. Amethyst, this is a piece of amethyst. I don't have my lapis lazuli out. Jade, I don't have out. Citrine, this is a piece of citrine. Smoky quartz, I don't have my carnelian out either, but this is smoky quartz. All right, final messages for the earth signs. Ooh, my. All right. So, yeah, somebody broke the chains here. Somebody broke the chains of worry, letting go of. This is like somebody who released themselves from everything that has held them back, right? Releasing themselves from the lessons, releasing themselves from this wounded warrior energy, releasing themselves from people who have taken advantage of them, right? Making that decision not to worry about anything. This is somebody who let go of having a lack mentality, a lack of self confidence, a lack of self esteem, right? So I feel like you've definitely released yourself from this dark period that you were in. This is fantastic. See, look, perspective card. So the perspective card is reflecting, right? Reflecting on changing your vibration, seeing something from a different perspective, seeing that there's a better way to do this, right? It just talks about breaking out of this illusion, right? Because Neptune and the sun could be conjunct. I'm not sure. I don't have my phone, but something about Neptunian energy. Neptune talks about illusions. It talks about the illusions that our mind creates, right? It talks about, somebody, um, a delay or a pause in something. So somebody is seeing the reason for the delay. Somebody is seeing the reason why what the hold is, right? What was holding them back. And that's why things are coming in, because you've released yourself. Now you're seeing something from a different perspective about your power, the power of your mind, the power of your emotions. Yeah, see, you've released yourself from pain and suffering. You're seeing, now you see from a different perspective why you've went through what you've went through, all the pain and suffering that you've endured. The Ten of Swords in reverse talks about being lifted up out of this. You are no longer in this pain and suffering. That has ended. You've already hit rock bottom. You've already hit rock bottom. So now you've seen something from a different perspective. You detox this illusion. You've left it go. You know that something ended. Yeah, it was painful. It was a very painful experience. There was a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of backstab, a lot of betrayal. You know that, right? You know that. But you also know that you were protected through it. This was past energy. Yeah, you broke free of that mental cage, that not being able to see your way out of something, right? You see what the block was. It was your own mental block that was holding you back, right? Feeling hopeless, feeling like, oh well, my wish is never going to come true, right? So Spirit is saying, congratulations, you've won the battle. You have won the battle. Now it's time to move on. Your prayers have been answered. This is the end of this difficult situation, right? The end of it. The end of not believing in yourself. The end of not believing that um, it's not meant for you. The end of not believing that you're not worthy of something, right? The end of looking, obsessing. The end of um, being taken advantage of your generosity, right? This is my star seed energy, trusting you're being divinely guided. So this is beautiful. I feel like it's a great ending message. So I feel like I feel like the divine is moving swiftly to turn this wheel for you. Look, Archangel Raguel, justice. What did I say? Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Don't give up yet. Don't give up. It's over, right? It's over. And you're going to have to move quickly. This call is coming, and you're going to have to move quickly. See how he's moving away from this wheel? So you don't overanalyze it, because you're going to have to make a very swift decision here. A very swift decision. I love it. This is amazing. So somebody could have been coming into your dreams, trying to make your life difficult, maybe causing you a lot of mental stress, causing you a lot of nightmares, um, trying to block your insight, trying to block your block you from answering this call, playing on your roots, playing on your insecurities, maybe even doing root chakra work on you. Um, Making you feel less than, right? Making you feel, well, why bother, right? Why bother? I want you to feel comfortable in your own skin, right? Let's pull a Light Keeper's card here for the element of earth. Yes, speak your truth. I'm telling you. Speak your truth. Today you will speak your truth. Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, helping me speak with integrity. Be honest. Today I will be clear and honest in dealings with my other people. Today I will be comfortable in speaking my truth. Mm-mm-mm. Give me one more card for the element of earth. Oh, how did that card pop in there? I put it in a wrong deck. Clairvoyance. You're going to see something from a different perspective. You're going to see something. This card wasn't even supposed to be in there. That you was not rejected. You are protected. Archangel Michael popping out. You are loved. Your angels. They heard your prayer. They heard it. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light and the Divine Father. Look, honor your feelings. Honor them. Honor what you feel. Trust your intuition. Trust your power. Archangel. Yeah, that's why you're so big, right? You are seeing something from a higher perspective here. You wasn't rejected through all the pain and suffering, right? You went through this. You went through this period of darkness, right? To see something more clearly. You can't make this stuff up, our signs. You really remember, you're a child of God. You are a child of God. You are very loved. Trust it. You can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you. You are protected. Oh, wrong deck. All right, that's your message for this week. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I am greatly appreciative of each and every one of you guys, for all the kind words, for all the thumbs up, for all the new subscribers, for my returning subscribers as well, because I got a lot of you who are returning subscribers to my other channel. I'm grateful, just as grateful for you guys for returning. I'm thankful to my friend Judy for sharing my videos. She helped to get my channel out there. I'm grateful for you too. She probably won't watch the Earth sign, but all right. So, blessed day, everybody, and I will see you soon.